Hey everybody, welcome to the live stream today. Happy Sunday. Welcome to my church. Cheers.
Good morning, everyone.
Hopefully you can hear us okay. So Miss Stony Ridge is handling household duties. As you can see, trash bag on the porch there. I guess I'll take that out. Is that right? Is that
That'd be
what that's
wonderful
for?
if you like.
Okay, that's good. I did the dumpster. Guys, welcome to the live stream today. So we're going to be running the tractor a little bit. I'm going to be leaving Miss Stony Ridge behind to take care of the hummingbirds and the kitties and the dogs and the kitchen and wash the dishes for supper tonight. You already did that. Um, and we're actually going to have some recreational time today, a little bit of rec time. So we're going to head to the gym after I get done doing this work with you guys this morning and come back and move cows and build fences and get ready for the week. So you feel better?
I do. Thank you all for your thoughts and prayers. I feel so much better.
They were praying for you. We were already getting the grave site prepared and everything ready.
It wasn't that bad, but it knocked me on my butt.
Yeah, she said she went online and went ahead and changed all of her bank accounts over to where I was the recipient of
I did say if anything happens,
if anything happens, so that yeah, we had everything
No.
covered. I could get a key to
I
to
feel
her,
much better.
her
Thank
safe
you.
deposit box, everything. Yeah, she
You're
got
not
it all
getting rid of
squared
me that
away.
easy.
So yeah, she is. Chris, thanks for asking, man. Uh, so we're gonna leave Miss Stony Ridge behind. So if you're here to see Miss Stony Ridge, that's your Miss Stony Ridge for the day. I have been. What have I been doing this morning? Let's just tell them what I've been doing.
This morning's been office work.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of office work.
Yep. Can you hear the keyboard? Your hearing is still not returned completely.
It's still a little bit of a tunnel.
So yeah. So did you hear me on the keyboard all morning long?
Yes.
Answering comments, blocking people. This morning's been a fantastic morning for blocking people for being jerks. Oh yeah, we've had some great, awesome. Wow, all you do is walk around with a camera and be right. So
a little more to it.
Yeah, a little more to it than that. Some folks really just don't appreciate what I'm doing, bringing you guys real world, real life farming stuff, so this morning and there's lots. Have you guys on Facebook especially? Have you guys seen like there's a fake Stony Ridge farmer? Someone has stolen my picture and put it up and pretending like you've won something. You're not winning anything. If you get a message like that, report that, okay? Unless I tell you, hey, we're going to do a giveaway today. There's no magical unicorns coming around dropping winnings of unicorn poop on you, okay? So if any of you guys, and they're also, both men and women are getting spammed on Facebook right now for, boy, gee, I sure like your profile. Send me a private message on Telegram. That's
Just
not
be
me.
Careful. Be smart.
Be smart.
Careful.
Just be smart, guys. I go through and try to comb through and catch all that stuff, but I can't catch it all super fast. So I've got a lot of stuff going on here on the farm, and I try to catch it on both YouTube and Facebook. So we're not going to reach out to you and say you've won something that is just magical unicorn poop that fell on your head that you won.
Not unless we're doing a live giveaway.
Yeah, not unless we're doing a live giveaway, and we'll name you right there. So I'm not going to reach out to you and tell you to email me unless it's something heartfelt. And if there's no little checkbox by the Stony Ridge farmer name, then you know it's not me, okay? Or Miss Stony Ridge. It'll never be Miss Stony Ridge, I don't think.
Not that often.
Now,
It'll likely be him.
I'm going to go ahead and call you out this morning.
Okay.
Was there a particular zit you needed to cover up this morning prior to being on camera?
Thank you for calling
So
me out.
we had a bit of a delay.
The sick, the cold, the
because
everything.
Miss Stony Ridge has a new friend. His name is Billy Joe.
It's life. It's life.
Yep, she's still going through her, midlife puberty, and we all get
Thanks,
zit. Oh, hang on, I got some dry skin right there too. Maybe I need some cover up.
It's part of getting older. Just part of life.
Yep, these wrinkles. I think you've aged me. What did you buy yesterday for me? Let's tell everybody what you bought yesterday for me. What can they expect to see?
Um,
For my beard.
Oh. I went to the store and he started texting me things he wanted, and he said
One
he
was
wanted
butter. What
one
was
was
it?
unsalted butter.
Unsalted
One is
butter.
we're healthy. The other one was fruity pebbles. Do I call
Fruity
you out on that
Pebbles.
one?
Yep, call me out. Fruity Pebbles.
And
And
then just for men,
just for men, beard
beard
dye.
dye. It was really hard to find. The women have aisles after aisles of hair dye. It was hard to find beard dye.
So Frosty Beard here, because I look like a guy asked me the other day. He's like, hey, how old are you, man? Like 50? And this dude was like 42. And it was one of the guys doing the construction on the outdoor kitchen. I was like, no, bro, I'm not 50. Come on, man. I know what, gosh, you guys seen like Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, Ocean's 13. What's that guy's name? He used to be on the ER show.
George Clooney.
George Clooney. So one of the guys asked him, was like, yeah, you're like, I don't know, what, like 52? And he's like, you think I'm 50? What? That's
You do look younger when you shave your beard.
That's half a century, man. That's half a century. I am closer to 50 than I am 20, that's for sure. And closer to 50 than I am 40. So, yeah, that's it. So everybody is asking how you feel. She's feeling good.
I have a voice. I didn't have a voice for a very long time.
And we can actually kiss this week. So I'm going to kiss you bye.
Okay.
And we're going to go get to work, right?
Bye, guys. Enjoy the tractor.
Cheers, Cows and Coffee. Grab your coffee. And if you're not subscribed to the Cows and Coffee live stream channel over on YouTube, please jump in and do that. We've got work to do, and we'll probably head to the gym. We're going to only do this for about an hour, maybe 2 hours this morning. I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing and what I'm using real quick. And we're going to be bouncing around the tractor. So this is real time, real world. Oh, and this shop is a real mess, and I am really having some real back pain from bouncing on the tractor. So here's what we're using. It's called Super Soil, world's best fertilizer. Notice it's spelled different. It's from Ireland, okay? It's not the American spelling of fertilizer. So this is a mix, and I'm just going to bring it over here and set it on the tote right here. So this is a mix that we're using on the farm. It's called Super Soil. It is a powder that mixes in, and we're going to show you guys all that stuff. It mixes into the ag spray rig, and there's some videos coming out specifically about this that'll give you a little more detail, but I did put a link down on Facebook on the notification that you got, and when I get done, I'll put a link in the in a pinned comment. So the ag spray sprayer is what we're using. Let's go ahead and start the tractor up. I don't want to spill my coffee. This is cup number 4 for today, by the way. Let's reach in here, and this is yesterday's cup. Let's reach in here, and I'm going to show you this too. That is a pretty cool little fencing apparatus piece of equipment. So turn the tractor key on, let the glow plugs run for a second, and we'll fire up this little kitten. I say little kitten because it purrs like a kitten. Here we go. Isn't that nice? So this is the TYM T574 hydrostatic tractor. Hydrostat means it's not geared. It runs off the hydraulic pump. So that critter right there is what we're going to be using. It's a 55 horsepower tractor, and this is called, I'll turn the camera around so you guys can see. I have not used it. I've just got it here. It's on a pallet right now, but we'll turn the camera around so you guys can see. This is called the Range Ward Razor Grazer. Okay, let's open. This will be the first time I've opened this. Okay, inside we have a fence charger, a backup fence charger. Oh, all the testing equipment, everything you'll need there. Big battery bank, and we'll shut that. And the reason we haven't seen this in the videos, I haven't used it yet. We have a solar panel on the top, and the whole thing, I did not want to spill my coffee. I spilled it. Knew that would happen. Idaho. What America was. All right, no coffee on this trip. So this is the Razor Grazer. This is our ground rod right here. These are all of our step-in posts, and this basically pulls behind the ATV or UTV and is a totally self-contained system for grazing like I do. Cool? Nice transition. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, Philip. So let's look down in here at the color of this stuff that I'm spraying. Yuck, huh? It's black. It's black and it's nasty looking. That is the super soil that we're using today. We got 200 people and 61 likes. Guys, hit the like button as you come in the door. That's super soil. Okay, so tractor's warmed up. Go ahead and raise this guy up. And we're gonna head out and do a bit of spraying. I'm just gonna take you along with me this morning as we get the job done. Oh, baby. So first things first, it stinks in the tractor cab. Turn our air conditioning on, close our door, and you're gonna hear some tractor noises. All right, and I am not planning on getting dirty or muddy today. Not during this video, so I'm riding around in my Crocs. I'm going to have to say goodbye to this beautiful little truck right here. Guys, I had too many vehicles, and I've been driving that F-150. My buddy John had a friend. This is going to be a high school kid's first pickup truck. It doesn't get very good gas mileage, but man, what a beautiful little truck. I hate to say goodbye to it. I have two F-150s. This is two-wheel drive. I have a F-250 diesel that is going to go on the chopping block next. That's Uncle Jesse right there with a kayak on the back. So welcome to the farm. We are getting a little bit of rain today, which is awesome. The cows are right up here. You're going to see those in just a few minutes. Today is just a day of organization and moving. Look at how green this pasture is right here. I just mowed this yesterday, and I'll tell you exactly what I've been doing here. Look at, that's just gorgeous, isn't it? Recovering nicely. That is the result of using super soil and mob grazing. We're going to be spraying about 2.5 to 3 acres this morning. In case you're curious, there's a Unicorn Dodge and there's the other, the F-250. So we're going to be down 2 trucks. Red Yoda is going on the chopping block also. Little red Toyota pickup. I'll tell you what I'm doing is I'm saving up for something nice. I want to get something nice that I can, that's nice, reliable, and good to have on the farm. Maybe a little sporty. So I'm looking for a another Buick Grand National with T-tops. Not a show car, but a driver car. Something I can drive and enjoy around the property. Around the property. Something I can drive and enjoy. Now, I pulled too close to the gate, so I got to back the tractor up. I keep forgetting I've got to open this gate the other way. Unlock the brake. Back up just about 3 feet. All right. So welcome, guys. Keep on commenting. I'm not seeing your comments go through, new comments, but sometimes we freeze up a little bit during the live stream. Hang tight. Post a comment if you're in here. Let me make sure our comments are going through. Okay, so the cows are all right up there. Yeah, the comments are starting to go through now. Back in the tractor we go. You're just joining us. We're using the Ag Spray MC90, 90-gallon sprayer. And we're running that with the 55 horsepower T574. We're gonna pull right through this gate. Don't drive your tractor with the door open, period, point blank. Don't do it. That's a good way to have an insurance claim. I see the bull up there just laying down and chilling out. Okay, we'll lock our brake and we're going to go back here and we're going to open the spreader wings up. Where did you find that fertilizer? Chris, there's a link in the notification there for you. We're going to spread this guy out. So this company actually reached out to me that created super soil, and ever since they reached out to me, I have been using it ever since. It's been fantastic. Okay, now you can't really see much out of the front of the tractor here, so what we're going to do, I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys can see me, and we'll talk our way through this. So what I have to do is rev the tractor a little bit, engage the PTO, pop the back door, back up. We're building up pressure. We're going to back to that gate. Then we'll open all three. 1, 2, 3 valves. Pull our door shut, and then we're driving forward. And I just have to keep an eye on fence lines as we go by. Make sure I don't get tangled up in the fence line. We're going to drive, and I have this all set up with the correct spray nozzles. And we're going to put down 90 gallons on just about 3 acres right here. And pressure needs to be 40 psi on this meter, and I'm watching that meter. And we go about 4 miles an hour. And you're going to see some bouncing and bumping around a little bit here in a second. And the cows are right up there. We won't move them. You can see they're on taller grass. So what I've been doing here, and you're going to get a full-on video about this, a non-live video. What I've been doing is I'll move the cows, and this is fall mowing. So I'm mowing the pastures to control weeds. So I'll move the cows. I'll come right in behind them with the batwing mower. I'll mow the pasture. And then I'll come in right behind that and spray with the super soil. Super soil takes about 2 weeks, and what super soil is a microbial inoculant that brings back the beneficial microbes to the soil that help fix nitrogen. Instead of pouring chemical fertilizer, we're reintroducing the microbes that build soil. That's what the goal is. The goal isn't to make grass turn green here. The goal is to build soil. Okay? Getting ready to turn around. I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys can just follow along with me. If I can make that happen. Settings, camera. I got the coffee shakes now. There we go. Now, I'm going to tell you something that I haven't told Miss Stony Ridge. But since she's been sick, I haven't felt the best myself. Felt a little down. You can see the tilt of the angle of the camera. The camera will stay level. That's how steep this hill is. So we're on a steep little hill. So I don't know if I've got a little cold or what. Yeah, we left the gate open. It's okay. The cows can't get to that gate. We're only going to be out here spraying for about 20 minutes. This is something we haven't used on the farm. This is a cradle feeder, bale cradle feeder. You can see my arms out the window. That's the spray nozzle arm that I keep an eye on. This is the cattle handling equipment right here. I wouldn't be putting this on my land if I didn't believe in it, guys. It's really done a fantastic job. So now I'm going to get right here. I'm going to back. I'm going to back her back into this little spot. And I'm watching. Sorry, you're going to get to see the real view. I'm watching until I get to the fence, and then I take back off forward. Following right along the edge of the Tartar sweep system here. If you will build, it will come. Fields of Dream. Good morning, Raymond. Good morning, everybody. Don't worry about the gate being open. It's all good. The cows are fenced out from the gate. See how short the grass is right here. We don't graze it down that short if we can help it. So again, I'm now moving the cows and doing some fall mowing in behind them. Well, what I cut down is a lot of broom sedge and weeds. We're trying to eliminate weeds. But weeds still build soil, so as the weeds grow, the soil builds. Okay, that's one full lap we just did, and that's pretty quick for one lap. Temperatures will be much nicer this week. Yes, they will. It's actually going to be 85 degrees tomorrow. But that's still better than 95. And we're supposed to be in the 70s the rest of the week. By the way, there's a mega shop. There's the outdoor kitchen that just went up. Concrete guys are coming next week. And we'll start getting concrete underneath that structure. So we can start using it, start doing some outdoor cooking shows here. Thanks, guys, for joining me this morning. Let me know where you're watching from. What part of the country or part of the world. Just taking you along as I get my morning chores done here. Once I get back, I'll mix up another batch of super soil and we'll have that. I'm going to show you what I mowed. So you see it's been mowed right here, but hasn't been mowed right there. That's those fall weeds that we've got to control. We got to mow them down before they seed out. So all of this looked like that yesterday. The cows are in there grazing. They're getting the sweet stuff that they like. Oh, bump. Southern New Jersey. Tulsa, Oklahoma, Connecticut. Ziggy says, woo! Chris says, Rutherfordton, Arizona, Southport. Man, I want some crab cakes, man. What's the best place to eat, Bruce, in Southport? What's the non-touristy best place to eat in Southport? I like to go down there. We stay in Oak Island. I've got some family that has a place in Oak Island. Michigan, Texas, West Buckeye, Virginia, Baltimore, Cabo, man, Cabo San Lucas, that's awesome. Wish I was there. Kansas, Hazleton, Pennsylvania, Virginia, it's raining here. We're only 5 minutes from Virginia, really. Not too far. South Africa, awesome, man. Central Texas, pray for rain. Missouri, Georgia. All right, lap number 2. We just finished lap number 2. Tennessee, Kentucky, Arkansas, man, a lot of people. Louisiana, that's awesome, guys. Thanks for telling me where you're from. Now tell me where the best place to eat in Southport is. Besides Provision Company. Somewhere local, man. When I go to the beach. Morning, Kevin. Arkansas, Ryan. When I go to the beach or I go on vacation, I try to eat local. Currituck, North Carolina. Kevin, you got a package on the way, brother. Florida, awesome. New York, Pittstown, New York. California. Lambert's. Lambert's. Is that right? All right, I gotta check it out. Good local food, man. That's what it's all about. Yes, sir, Kevin. Norwalk, California. All right, so as I'm spraying here, I'm following my old tracks, and that's kind of hard to follow sometimes. But it's okay. You can spray a little extra, and in fact, I'm going a little slower than I typically would go. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the tractor is beating the crap out of me. Lambert's is the bomb. Awesome, man. That's good to know. So look at the spray rig. We're about half of a tank sprayed already. Okay. That's something we got to keep an eye on. We don't let it run all the way dry, or we'll have to reprime the pump, and that takes time. And time is wasted every day. Missouri. Will the outside kitchen equipment be fixed equipment? What equipment will there be? I don't know yet, brother. I know we got some Traeger smokers. We got some Z-Grill smokers. It's a work in progress. I don't have everything all lined up. It's kind of hard for me, you know, as a farmer and social media guy to reach out and say, hey, send me free stuff to cook with. Like, so it takes time. It takes time and money, and I'm not made of time or money, so just got to understand that. Jim says state of misery, not Missouri. Missouri's a great place, man. Okay, circling back through. We're right down the middle now. So we've already we're half lapping over. In other words, we're spraying, and then we're taking a little bit more. We're spraying a little bit more on it. I'm going to say we're closer to 2.5 acres here, maybe 2. So we'll have some spray left over, I think. I'm stopping for a second to look. Make sure I'm spraying. I'll show you. Just looking out the window to make sure it's still spraying. Yeah, I can see it spraying. Won't hurt to spray too much. I talked to the folks at Super Soil about that. Like, hey man, some of my soil is really, really poor. Would it hurt me to spray extra on there? And they said, no, go for it. Don, we're spraying Super Soil. We're spraying a microbial inoculant on the land here. We don't spray for weeds on the Stony Ridge farm. At least not yet. We're using Super Soil. It's supposed to reintroduce the microbes that fix nitrogen to your soil. There's a link in the video description down there on YouTube, and there's a link in a comment on the Facebook notification you probably got on the Facebook page. If you want to check it out, just click it, check it out. You can use this stuff on your lawn, you can use it in your garden, you can use it in your flower pots, flower beds, everywhere. It's an alternative to commercial petroleum-based fertilizer. And I'm slowing down a little bit right here because I really want to hit this spot really hard with Super Soil. I ran some test plots before I started using this just to make sure I wasn't messing up, if you get my drift. And once I saw how green the pastures got, man, there's just no question about it. It definitely helps. Is it a 100% replacement for commercial fertilizer? Well, since we don't use commercial petroleum-based fertilizer on the farm here where the cattle graze. I can't really speak to that, whether it doesn't green up as fast as it would if you poured nitrogen on here, but it also isn't a petroleum-based fertilizer product. Will there be a wood fire pit? Big Z. That's the goal, brother. So I'm trying to build, once we get concrete poured, I'm trying to build a block / rock wood-fired pizza oven or wood-fired oven. So yeah, that's the goal, my man. And I want to build an offset smoker. I've got some apple wood saved back. There's just so much potential for really delicious food. Now, I've got a question for you guys as we're spraying here. Have you ever had flank steak? Flank steak or flat iron steak. Last night was the first time I'd ever had flat iron steak or flank steak also. When I processed the last 3 cows, and for those of you who are on Patreon waiting for me to let you know there's beef available, it's coming. It's coming very soon. And we've got beef. So when I processed the last couple cows, I ordered on one of the cows flank steak and flat iron steak. I had no idea how to cook this. I had no idea what it was. I didn't know. It's not tough, Lee. It is like filet mignon. It is absolutely delicious. It's not tough. It might be tough at Walmart, but it ain't tough off the Stony Ridge. So I didn't know how to cook it. So I went online and I started watching, and it's super simple to cook. You just put it in a frying pan and at a real hot temperature, cook it for 4 minutes on one side, and use my new proprietary salt, pepper, garlic, which I'm coming out with. I'll show you guys how to make that. Salt, pepper, garlic seasoning. Hold on. Can't think and talk at the same time. Get our pressure built back up here. 1, 2, 3. Bam. Off. Pressure down. Shut that guy down. Raise it up as high as it'll go. Idle down. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. So anyway, I'm making up, and I'll show you guys how I did this in a future Food Friday. I'm making up some of my own personal seasonings. Salt, pepper, garlic was the first one, and I used it last night. And my goodness, it's actually salt, pepper, garlic, onion. That made that flank steak taste like filet mignon. Delish. And I had never had it before, and I don't know how I'm going to sell it because it doesn't look good. It's such a small piece of meat. I don't know how I'm going to ship it or sell it. And it doesn't look very tasty until you put it in the frying pan, slice it up, and put it in your mouth. I'll do a full-on video on how to cook this stuff prior to offering it up for sale, so you guys can know. But I never would have thought that supposedly really tough cut of meat would have been that tender and that delicious. It's better than ribeye. It was better than ribeye. Sometimes a ribeye can be just too fatty. It was lean like filet mignon and about the same tenderness as a ribeye. So, yep. So frying pan, get it real hot, put some avocado oil in it because avocado has a higher burning point. So avocado oil, medium-high heat, drop it on, sear it on one side, season it on the other with the salt, pepper, garlic, onion, and get that fly out of here. And then you've got something delicious. Flip it over, 4 minutes, pull it back out, slice it on a cutting board, toss it back in the pan with a pat of butter. And my goodness, knock your socks off. So good. But it stinks your whole house up. It smells like steak. So we just got done spraying. That's the morning of spraying on the farm. This afternoon at about 4:30, we'll be back up here. I've got some hay bales to fence off for the cows. Then we'll open up the new pasture and we'll let the cows graze that. We'll mow the pasture that they're currently on. And in the morning, we'll move them off of that paddock to the next one. I'll mow the next one and then I'll spray both of them. That way, the cows, the land gets about 3 to 5 weeks of rest now at this point, which is super cool. And the grass recovers and the super soil has time to work. Flank steaks, yes, many times. Marinate over charcoal, slice across the grain. They're delicious, man. I had no idea. I didn't even know what a flank steak was, and it doesn't look that good in the freezer packs that I get. And all the beef off the farm is flash frozen. If you're curious about buying beef on the farm, we're offering it very soon through the co-op, and the co-op is patreon.com/Stony Ridge Farmer. That's where you'll get notified when we have beef available. That's when you'll get notified when we're offering it to ship. I have to nail down the shipping, and I don't want to ship it in the super hot summer. It's going to be 2-day or next day air shipping, and I want to make it affordable. So really my goal, I'm working with UPS on this to try and make this super ultra affordable for you guys if you want to buy beef, good high quality beef right off the farm. So understand that I'm doing my best to make sure that we don't have some sort of boutique unaffordable beef. I want to make sure that it's affordable, and the way that I'm doing that is through the Patreon co-op. If you join in the Patreon co-op, you're part of the farm, you're contributing to the farm. It costs as little as $5 a month, and then when we do have good farm fresh beef, we can offer it to you. It's about being part of something more so than just buying beef. So it's about being part of this dream, this farm. So guys, this is the front yard. Awesome. The mobile chicken coop is right over there. We got 5 new chickens in there today, actually yesterday. They seem to be doing pretty good. They're laying eggs, and we're having good farm fresh food. Thank you guys so much. Oh, thanks, Plague of Badgers. He just posted a link down there to the Patreon site. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. Don't feel pressured. But if you want to support and you want to join our co-op, you're welcome to do so. That was a hummingbird. Well, folks, hope you enjoyed the morning. Just took you along with me and showed you what I was doing. It's absolutely green, beautiful. We got some rain. Pray for rain for our Texans. All right. Thanks, guys. Take care. Have a wonderful day. We will see you very soon on the Stony Ridge. Miss Stony Ridge is not available to say bye. I don't know where she went. Take care. Have a great day. Woo!